A really nice portrait of Rihanna. The proportions and the values here look really good. I would say the background looks a little bit blotchy though. I'm not sure what happened there. It does look like an interesting concept with the cracked doll effect on her face. I'm not sure why he would have done that. I don't know if that's meant to symbolize something or what he's trying to do with that, but I guess it's an interesting effect. However, if you look closer, it looks like there is a part of the paper here that is ripped, perhaps, and it looks maybe like he was just drawing those cracks in that part of the face to maybe cover up that royal mess up of that rip in the paper. So if that's the case, I think that that probably was an okay save on his part. At that point, it probably would have been a judgment call to just quit or keep going, perhaps. So I think in this case, he probably made the right decision and decided to keep going and kind of improvise to try to cover up that rip in the paper, which I guess unless you look really closely, it is hard to tell. So overall, I think that that was a pretty interesting recovery, and I would just suggest that he turn up the air conditioning next time and just make sure he just doesn't ever sweat on his paper ever again, or whatever else that it was. Maybe he was drinking water next to his drawing, which is royally stupid. Don't ever do that. But I'm sure this guy learned his lesson, and whatever caused that won't ever happen again. But we'll say good save on his part, and quite a realistic drawing with the proportions and the values and some of those details in the skin. So overall, nice job. One thing that I would probably alter on this drawing is that bottom left corner where it's part of her costume, perhaps. For whatever reason, he felt the need to include that. I think that this drawing would have been much more symmetrical and beautiful had he just drawn the rest of her shoulder down to the bottom of the page without including that bottom left hand part of her outfit. But overall, good job, and I'm sure he won't make that mistake ever again.